Today I am going to do something at Disney World that, quite frankly, I've been wanting to do for a while, but am just getting around to actually doing it. So let's go see what it is. It is an absolutely beautiful morning here at Epcot today. We are here on a Thursday, and what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be working remotely from Disney World. I've got all of my computer gear in my backpack, and I'm really excited to head to Epcot and work at Disney today for a day. Now, the only thing I'm a little bit worried about going into the park today is the security process. Usually I only have my phone, a battery pack, and maybe an umbrella that I take out, so that way I don't have to go through the bag check. But I can only imagine what they're gonna wonder whenever I walk in today with literally a whole bunch of camera gear and computer gear. Well, I made it through security okay, and security was totally fine with me having my computer and everything. If anything, the guy had asked me, "Are you coming here for vacation or for work?" And I told him I was coming here for work today for a change of scenery. I am going to head to the Connections Cafe as the place of work today, but the first thing we gotta do is we actually got a spot in line for the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and my boarding group has been called, so let's go ride that real quick and then we'll get to the working today. Here we are. I got boarding group 4 today. That was the lowest boarding group I've ever gotten before, so let's go ahead and get on here.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
All right, this way.
Thank you. Okay, this is not what you like to see, but it looks like the ride is probably down and you're getting escorted out. So basically we got walked off the ride, but the nice thing was they scanned all of our magic bands, so we now have a lightning lane to go back and ride the ride anytime for the rest of the day whenever the ride is officially reopened again, which is nice because I can go get some work done and then it'll be a nice little treat to do later on after working. So for work today, we are going to go and work in the Connections Eatery because there's a couple of reasons why I really like this place, and I think it's gonna be a great workstation. Okay, here's going to be our workstation today. The reason why I like it in here is because there are chargers that you can actually charge your devices on, so that's gonna be perfect for my computer, and I also like the chair there. I think it's gonna be pretty comfy. Here we have the YouTube setup for today, so we really got a little bit of everything going on. I've got my laptop here, of course. I'm gonna be using AirPods to block out some noise and listen to what I am editing, and then I have my mouse here that I absolutely love using whenever doing editing and things on the computer. So that's our little setup here. But not only that, it's gonna be a great place to do some people watching today, as well as hopefully I don't get super distracted. So at this point in the video, you're probably wondering, what the heck kind of work are you doing at Disney World? How are you taking your job to Disney World? And I haven't really announced it here on the channel, but in January I actually decided to go full-time here working on Megan Moves. It was a big decision I decided to make, and that's what I have been doing the entire year here. So ever since I made that move and knew I could work remotely, I really wanted to come and get a change of scenery and come and work at Disney World because I know how they have Wi-Fi here. Of course, I can plug in my computer and have it charged throughout the day, but also since I work from home, I don't really have a very good work balance because I am just working on YouTube and videos and everything all day, and so sometimes it can get hard to work at home all day and be alone. So it's nice to come here and have a change of scenery and get some maybe more efficient work done. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. As I mentioned, I am going to be using the Apple AirPods today whenever I'm editing because, as you can tell, it's very loud in here, and the nice thing that I like about these AirPods is that they actually have a noise canceling mode. I call it hater mode. So I can just press it on and it really kind of blocks out the noise, and it's going to allow me to focus on editing and hearing the stuff going on in my video. We are about an hour into working here at the Epcot Creation Shop, and so far everything has gone pretty well. I've got a video partially edited, which is really great. The only thing is, since we are in a cafeteria right now, everything has been smelling so good because people are starting to come in and get their lunch for the day. For whatever reason, it smells like really good grilled cheese. So we may have to get a treat later on in the day. I brought some snacks for lunch, so we'll share that with you a little bit later, but I'm gonna try to finish this video now. We've actually been able to get a good amount done today. It's almost noon though, so it's definitely time to eat. And the good thing about eating in a cafeteria is that it's perfectly fine to eat here, but also it's really nice because there is a soda fountain here. I've been filling out my water bottle, and I can get some condiments because they have barbecue sauce and ketchup here. And I usually pack my own snacks and lunch, you guys know that. I'm gonna be eating my chicken cake today that I usually make to bring to the park, so it's nice. I've got ketchup here. I've also got some celery and peppers. fruit snacks. You guys know I bring those, fruit leathers. So we're gonna eat a little bit of that and then finish working, and then I think we're gonna go see if Guardians is up and back going again, so we'll see about that. Another thing that I've definitely realized today about myself is that I have gotten a lot more comfortable with vlogging in public. I used to be very self-conscious and nervous about it whenever coming to Disney World, but like everything in life, practice makes perfect, and what I've realized is that I have started to get pretty comfortable with just videoing and doing stuff at Disney World. I used to be really nervous and wonder what people thought of me whenever I'm talking to my phone or my camera, and especially now I'm like literally here with my computer at Disney World, but I've just decided that I'm not going to worry about what other people think. I think it's been a really good thing personally for me, and it's something that I'm still getting better at, but starting to realize that I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with it, which I'm happy about. So I'm done working in the Connections Cafe. I actually really enjoyed working there. I felt pretty productive. I was able to get most of the video finished up. I'm going to be releasing tomorrow, but now I'm going to hop in the creation shop to see what new merch they have there, and then we're going to head over to Guardians and see if we can get on, because I'm not sure if it's open or not yet. Another thing I want to do is try to figure out the camera here. This is my new camera that I recently invested in, the Sony ZV-E10. So I'm still trying to figure out the settings, but we're going to see if we can make it work around the World Showcase. Looks like things are back up and running, so let's go ahead, head on in there and see if we can finally ride the ride. I don't know if it's because I haven't been outside much today, but the AC at Disney World today is very intense, which is good because it's very hot today. It's supposed to be like 97 degrees, but it's pretty chilly, so yeah. It is currently 1:10. We just hopped in line. We are in this room here, so let's see how long it takes us to actually get on the ride this time. Okay, you guys have to see this as well. There is a hidden Mickey right over here that we'll catch on the other side that I want to show you. It's right there.
From a variety of sources.
Okay, we were able to get row 1. So excited. Oh my gosh, that ride is truly amazing. That is the third time that I have ridden it. I've ridden in the back, the middle, and this time I rode in the front row, which is by far my favorite row to ride on because I feel like you have a very good view. And we got the Everybody Wants to Rule the World song. That is my favorite song that they have of all of the songs. So I highly recommend, if you're gonna ride this ride, try to get the front row because it is one of the best for sure. Also, it is exactly 2 o'clock right now, so I think if I remember right, we got in line at 1:10. So was that 15-minute wait, so not terrible, but I was definitely glad that we were finally able to get on it for sure. Now let's really put this camera to the test. I finally made it to the Mexico side of the World Showcase. That's where I always start. We're gonna hop in the Mexico Pavilion because I want to do the Three Caballeros ride, see how the video does here when doing rides, and also just get some footage around the World Showcase. So let's do it. You know, something also just hit me as I walked in here. Whenever I try to scan my magic band to get back onto Guardians of the Galaxy, it turned blue and it didn't like recognize that I have a lightning lane for it because it had broken down originally. Even though on the list of rides that you can use it for, it says the new Cosmic Rewind ride, it did not recognize it, so I still technically have a lightning lane. So we're going to do Frozen after this. If I still have it and if it still works, we're gonna go try to do Frozen because I haven't done that one in a while and the wait time is insane. But let's do Three Caballeros first. Absolutely beautiful pavilion inside of here. When I first started coming to Disney World, I did not even know you could come inside here. So just to walk inside is really neat to see for sure. Okay, this is something that you definitely don't usually see. The Three Caballeros ride has a line right now, so we're gonna go ahead and just hop right to the Frozen ride and see if we can do that instead. I came out of the right side of the Mexico Pavilion down this little ramp because I've never been here before. And there are so many beautiful orchids down along this walkway here. Look how beautiful they are. I've never seen this before because I've never come down this way. Alright, lightning lane access. Let's see if we can get on or not.
We'll scan one more time at the end of the line.
Awesome, thank you. So it worked. We're going through the lightning lane. We are skipping right through the long line over here. Alright. That was pretty sweet.
Snowman, come on, I know you do. This is made a magic winter show.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that lightning lane was very nice and that can definitely spoil you. So that was really good to be able to hop right in off of Frozen, because I have not ridden that ride in a while. So kind of neat that that happened, I guess. My absolute favorite topiaries of the Flower and Garden Festival have to be the Seven Dwarfs and Snow White. I think they are absolutely adorable. And here is Snow White and Dopey. Snow White is actually my favorite OG princess. She's one of my favorites, and I think Dopey is just so cute. Honestly, one of the only things I really don't like about the World Showcase is that there's absolutely no shade anywhere whenever you're walking around unless you go inside one of the pavilions. So my recommendation to you is definitely take breaks while you're walking around here, especially during the summertime, because it is so hot and there's no shade. Of course, I wanted to come to Epcot today to work for the first time, but anytime I come to Disney World, there's always something new that I want to do or try. And today, I really want to do Turtle Talk with Crush. I've seen videos on TikTok and they are hilarious. So we're gonna go and do that right now.
All right, what's your name, dude?
Logan,
All right, Logan, what's your question?
is your name actually Crush?
Is your name actually Logan?
So there we have it. That was my first day working remotely from Disney World, and I will say it definitely lived up to my expectations. It was nice to have a change of scenery rather than just my apartment, and I felt like I was able to be really focused since it was something new and I didn't get off task, because usually I do when I'm in my apartment. The next place that I'd like to experiment and maybe work remotely from would have to be a Disney resort. I feel like that's a great place to go. It would be like a very relaxing setting. Of course, there's Wi-Fi, there's charging, so I'm gonna have to look at that and maybe put it on my list for another Disney day to do. But right now it is about 5 o'clock. That is gonna conclude my work day from Disney today. I'm gonna head on home, have a relaxing evening. It also was really nice because I haven't done a Disney vlog in a very long time, so it's kind of refreshing doing something new rather than Disney tutorial and tips videos. So this was really fun. I actually really enjoyed this and I hope you guys did too. I'm gonna head on home here, but as always, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys.